name. The brand name. Now what? See size limit? What? Oh, that I'm reaching size limit. That they're telling me that they're gonna cut off my video. I mean, not now. Once I finish, then they're gonna be like, as they're telling me to prepare to transition for the next half an hour. This is authoritarianism. This is authoritarianism. You know, it's giving me the warning at 27 minutes. Minute 27. That I'm reaching my limit. Who, I look at the settings. They used to have it like, you look at the settings, like I said, no limit. I want no limit videos. No limit. I can stay 3 days recording if I want to. But now, half an hour, that's it. I mean, you can, like I said, you can stay there 3 hours recording, and then once you press pause, they go up. And it's, I mean, technology is getting much, much better. Don't tell me that YouTube don't have memory for that. Don't tell me YouTube cannot afford that memory in their archives. They got trillions and trillions of hours. What are they doing with those hours of people recording, you know? Whatever. So anyway, going back to my scheduled programming. um, I don't know. I forgot. But I just remember going to the beach. It was like, I mean, it was still a lot. It was still a lot. I mean, it was still a lot. I mean, like, I've never seen so much ugly people in your life. You know, like, and they think they're great. They think they're great. You're like, I'm telling you, it's like a crack house. And all the misfit, especially I guess because they're all misfits or whatever, you know, if they are not 300 pounds, they are like. And then right in front of me there was these two peoples. I was confused with not I don't know, whatever they was, I don't know. It was a male and a female, whatever. And I kept staring at her because, you know, her body was like, she was not trans. She was just like, I mean, her torso was like this. And then, yeah, you can see, like, you know, when she got, well, you can see a little bit of hip, you know, obviously, you know, but a little bit, slightly. She got no hips. I mean, I look at those things because it's like, damn. Because something, I mean, it gets your attention. Is that trans or what? It's like, what's their excuse? What's their excuse to look so hideous? That's why I tell people in the train, like, if they want to start something, it's like, you gotta be on point. Well, not on point, but better than me. I mean, these bitches with a mustache, wearing t-shirts, you know, looking like shit. No, you don't get to judge me. You don't get to now because, you know, I'll show you a mirror. You know, like, they shut up. They shut up. You know, whatever you think I, you know, my defects are, you know, I have an excuse. I'm transsexual. So what's your excuse? Ugly piece of shit. And like, for real. And, you know, I know my place in society, but these bitches don't. These bitches don't. They think like, I got college degree, whatever. Yeah, but you look like shit. You have to. neglected yourself. You neglected yourself, and that's the most important thing for a woman. Is, you know, to look decent, to look, I mean, not sexy, not attractive, but just to be on point, to be like, hey, I know I don't do nothing, but at least I shower or whatever, brush my hair a little bit, try to wear something nice. I found these ones, and yeah, because I have found other ones that it was supposed to be or whatever sterling silver, but it was so tiny. I was like, damn, so stingy. So this one is a little bigger. I think I like it. I'm gonna keep these ones. I don't know. This was what, 12.99. They cannot even get this. They're not even looking. I mean, like, you can find a little nice thing that you know. I mean, and their rewards are tremendous. Everybody, good morning, whatever, blah blah blah. Put some perfume. I mean, like, well, now I haven't found my perfume. I'm gonna have to buy my second option, I guess. It's still 12.99. I don't think they're gonna bring the one that I wear. It's called Sparkling Diamonds. I still have like 5 bottles, which is like I don't wanna I don't wanna go to 5 bottles. It's not there. I cannot replenish it. I mean it's just that it lasts. It lasts all day. And it's kinda like clean and smell, like. But of course you gotta try. You gotta try it different. You gotta kiss a lot of frogs, right? You gotta kiss a lot of frogs. And I'm wearing, like because I don't find it. I've been buying these song, Alfred song, whatever, sing song, whatever. And I mean it's a little bit dated because I don't remind me of my childhood. It was kind of like that smell. It's kind of like, but it's herbal. It's nice and it lasts. And it lasts because I mean it gotta last. I'm not gonna spend. I know you say, come on, it's only with the tax. It's like $15, but $15. If that shit don't last, I'm not gonna be like, it gotta last. I'd rather buy the oil in the street, and you can put a little bit, and throughout the day, just a little bit, and with a little bit of water, and like, wow, it's nice. It's nice. It's only $5. Sometimes they sell two for $3, the little ones, so they don't even take space. So, I mean, just like little shit. They don't have to even spend all the money. Well, the first thing they got to do is just like zip it up. But, but I mean, this morning when I got in the bus, I kind of hit a little bit somebody who was, in the back they have like two seats face to face. But obviously I sit like this, looking to the front. I don't sit like just staring like, so I was like, what the hell was that? I thought, kind of like we are so amazing that we measure the distance, whatever, it's not us, whatever, you know, not whatever, but you know what I mean. It's like there's always something that is watching even when we are not watching. So, and I'm very good at that. I'm very good at that. When so I was working restaurants, I always used to go to the nightclubs. I mean, the nightclubs. It's like the clubs, the big, big clubs. I'm telling you, they used to get packed. And I know how to walk without touching nobody, without like whatever. I was like, just like that's something you develop, from being a waitress and especially on weekends, working at bars and stuff, and like you gotta go like with a tray, whatever. For me, it's not raining. So I was surprised that I hit somebody like a little bit. And I looked, and there was this thing with her legs spread open. I think she was going to soccer practice or something. I like her legs right open. I like, oh my god, and angry. I mean, ain't that shit supposed to make you happy? That should make you happy. You being a soccer player, basketball player, whatever. Walk with a smile. Well, whatever. This make me happy, and people see it, and they let me know. Bitches, whoever, let me know. You're looking so nice. You smell so nice. That's for me. That's where generosity starts. Generosity for the eyes. Yes, I know I'm transsexual, but not because I'm transsexual I'm gonna give up, and I'm gonna be like whatever. I mean, like I know sometimes, like I live in ratchet land, the ratchet capital of the world. So this is why I want to run out of here too. Thank you God. I remember. I gotta write a list. You know, this is why I left. I mean, this is number one. Number one because I'm getting too fucking manly. You know, even when you don't want to, you always like, yeah, you gotta be like a lotus flower, in the swamp, never getting, you know, that was close. And you know what I mean? You gotta be like a lotus flower, and then but it's like you come to a point that that's all you see. That's all around you. You go out in the street and you see bitches looking like, and not only the way they look, they might look nice, but it's their face that they are bitter, that or that they gave up. That shit is devastating. You watch these bitches like because they was never taught, to be women. They was raised to be whatever, just what they are, toilet trained gorillas. And then like, oh, everybody treat me like shit, or everybody, they want to treat me like a guy. I was like, well, you look like a guy, bitch. How come they don't treat me like a guy? And I'm transsexual. No, it's just like I'm too tall. You can be as tall as whatever, and still, have some dignity, But oh no, we want to win. We want to win. It's like a conversation. They're like, oh, not a word in. This is what I do this because like shit. If I want to have the whole stage, I can just sit in front of this thing and just start running my mouth. But when I'm with people, I gotta listen because I'm not gonna waste my breath. At least over here it's getting recorded. For what? People who like, I'm not gonna be throwing pearls to the swine. Uh-uh. It's just useless. I mean, it's useless. I mean, like, um, I rather, I rather listen and learn something that, because I know they watch television all day, whatever. So they let me know. People let me know what's happening. So like, like that lady that picked me up in the taxi, a taxi driver, like, damn, a woman taxi driver, and she was there like egging me on. Like, oh my God, you're like, whatever, like, like, well, to tell you the truth, when I get off the car, my legs start shaking. I'm like, you surprised? And I'm, because, I told them about the lady that do the electrolysis, my Aries daughter, she's getting that procedure. The fibroids. And she's only what, like 31, 32. I don't know. She's in her 30s. I don't know. She got a 3-year-old daughter. and her husband. Thank God she still has her husband. And I'm like, one time said like, oh, if he thought whatever, I'll leave his ass. And I'm like, I had to beat my tongue. I was like, you're crazy. You know, I mean, she's Aries, and like, we gotta be happy that some man want us because we got a big mouth. Mars is our planet. Did I remind you? Like, we can be a handful. I mean, of course, we submit to power. That's like, but, but, uh, but, where's the power? There's no power there. Like, only Sim saying, oh, you're a queen, you're so gorgeous, like, whatever. Like, that shit turned me off so much, and actually, there's bitches that they like that. Bitches, they like that, like, no. I mean, like, well, I don't want to hear that. Why I want to hear that? Like, I know I have a mirror. Come on, and that's okay. I mean, youth is beautiful. Nah, but you like, for your age, okay, for my age, okay, maybe, like, and of course, people gonna get shot because there's people that say like, I really never seen a 57-year-old bitch like, still mobile over here around here. Yeah, the taxi driver should say like, oh, it's her right here. I say like, oh, maybe. I say you might have it. You gotta get tested. I say, and thank God that they don't have to scrape it. They don't have to scrape them off like they did to my sister twice because she went to med school. As soon as she went to med school, like, women are not built for this shit. For that kind of stress. And I told her about that book. Dr. Valentine's. The Wounded Womb. They don't care. She got like two other jobs, a taxi driver. She said, I forgot what she said she do on the weekend. She told me a lot of things, like little time. And no, because I asked her, where you pee? Where you go pee at? Like, because shit, it's like I go to all these department stores and, not all of them, whatever, Burlington, whatever, and they're out of service. Everywhere now they're out of service, you know, especially on the weekends. Shit, I went to 125th Street, Burlington, and that's a lie. That's a lie that is out of service. Both of them, they don't even care. I mean, like, this is like something that is happening, and I mean, we all have theories about it because we haven't seen. I think at least I haven't seen such a horrible customer service, and I know I have seen all the videos. Even crackers that I watch once in a while. And they all talk about, you know, um, that they just really horrible service. You know, one was talking about he got a refrigerator or whatever, and they just left it there, didn't even plug it in. It's like Home Depot. I mean, like a cracker. Talking about instead of like like saying hey just like put it, where should we put it and whatever. It's like um, little things that you will think. I mean, I don't know what it was the problem, but he made a whole video, about that bitter experience. And there's a lot of videos, they can tell customer service. You can put customer service, now. Ever since they open up again, I don't know. I think like sometimes like maybe they all just want to go bankrupt, and or they want to be subsidized and tell the government, see, we don't have nobody. Should we close? If we close, we're gonna create more panic. I mean, like stores like Burlington close out. But you think about it, like, Pathmark, Century 21, stuff like that. Like they already knew that. They already knew what was coming. I think, like, I mean, I don't know. There's such thing as a coincidence, right? But well, the information is there. You just have to have money to buy it. If you say you're going to put a business, whatever, and you want a market study, what's coming up, what are the trends, what is this, what is that, then you'll know what is the trend. Oh yeah, I was actually talking about, that, you know, the government of the United States knew 150% that the Federation was prepared. So they did it all in hopes, and not only hopes. No, no, no. They did it all to make another excuse. Remember, it's been Trump, right? He was supposed to be the magic president that, you know, punching bag. It's gonna be the punching bag. Everything was so great in the United States, and then Trump came and he fucked everything up. That didn't fly because he was the most popular president ever, amongst the crackers and even non-crackers. It's like, and then came the magic virus, right? Magic virus. Oh my God, this is like, Trump and then the virus. Oh my God, it's like, devastating. We gotta do the reset. We gotta like whatever. And the problem is that they already have it all planned out. So this reset gotta happen because it gotta happen. It's like yes or yes, it gotta happen because they say it's almost $35 trillion, the national debt. You know, they take the loans, they spend the loans, and then they say us. And where is it? Where is it? I mean, that's a lot of money. Even if it was only $30 trillion, that is a lot of money. It's unpayable. How are you gonna pay this shit? Especially like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, well, it is the United States, and it still got atomic bombs. So, but anyway, those two things didn't fly. Those two things did not fly, right? So now they trying to, like, I mean, people got these memes going on, with a picture of President Putin signing and like, you know, everything. Today President Putin signed a decree that, you know, like, I don't know, that we wasn't gonna have gas or because that's all they do. They just blame him. They blame him, and that is like, you gotta do it. All the media, they're doing it, and even when you tell them, come on, Ukraine only produced like 10%, 12, I think it's 12% of the grains of the world, but they use any excuse. Oh, that was the grain basket of the world. Maybe the Europeans, which is a peninsula the size of a peanut. I mean, like, but whatever happened in the white world, that shit gotta happen to all of us, right? Obviously, we all gotta care. That's why they call it World War One, World War Two, instead of the White World War One, White World War Two. That's like, we're so stupid, and we don't, we all should be like, no, that was not World War I, that was the white world, and now we are white World War III. And yes, I know it is a proxy war, but still, I mean, like, the media is not even counting so much. I mean, just the weapons alone that we gave them. Yes, they was outdated. There was, like, there was a viral video of a javelin, whatever, expired in 1940, whatever. They sell everything, like what they call a garage sale, like spring cleaning. All the weaponry, they send it to Ukraine, and they charge taxpayers as if they just send them the latest of the latest, right? That's the textbook, like what was Victoria Nolan said, the classic American technique, right? I'm falling asleep now. I think I overdid it this past couple of days. Now I'm getting really sleepy. I'm getting ready to go back home. It's supposed to be today the high 75. I don't know. I don't feel 75 today. And so so now what? Now what? $35 trillion debt, national debt, unprecedented. Telling you, the first 42 presidents only took $1 trillion. Only, as if the $1 trillion wasn't nothing. Well, compared to the last four, which they have squandered $35 trillion. Nobody want to talk about that.